I forgot to preheat the oven.
Oh! You ruined everything!
I'm Benton McClintock,
And I'm Tom Pryor.
and we're going to prep and plate a recipe from Good Housekeeping's new Newlywed Cookbook! Ah!
I'll take the lead on the recipe. Could you pass me the Good Housekeeping card? Thank you. Step 1 is prep your pineapple. Pick a knife, any knife. Okay, the biggest one, that makes sense. Oh my god. So hold on. Slice half into rounds for garnish. Slice half into rounds for garnish.
Yeah, so the garlic.
Oh, okay, so that's thin slices on top.
I guess.
And then we roughly chop the rest. So that's how I imagine the pineapple on the ham. That's too thin.
Do you feel like this needs to be peeled?
How do you peel a pineapple?
Oh, may I?
Sure.
I've peeled pineapples before, but I feel like you lose a lot of the meat on it. Okay. This is good. And it makes everything taste better, they say. Okay. Let's chuck this out the way. Slice half into round. Oh, okay, right. So by half, that's half the pineapple.
Yeah.
Who is usually the one that does the cooking in the relationship?
Tom.
If I have like a limited cooking experience, I can make 4 dishes really well. And then I can't do anything else. So I do a good bone broth that you like.
I love his bones.
I do like a homemade bone broth every week, and we give it to our dog as well. And then pasta and pesto.
Okay, and then it says roughly chop the rest. So when someone says roughly, I mean
That means like grab them by the neck.
just like beat the out of it, I guess.
Whoa. Okay, this is kind of cute. What are you good at making?
That pasta.
Oh, Ben does a really good ragu. Okay, I'll put the slices here in the bowl for garnish later for our ham. And then I have a feeling we're gonna have to blend that.
Where's the blender? Oh, it's behind
Oh,
us.
in the blender. Okay.
We can plug the blender in here.
Blender. Oh, okay. Step 2, make your glaze. In a blender, combine chopped pineapple, which we have here. Okay, this is where it's getting technical. And then about half a bottle of ginger beer. Okay. Okay.
That's good.
That's really nice pineapple.
Straight from Hawaii.
Yeah. Oh, from Madagascar. There's some on the floor. I just nearly slipped on it. Isn't it nice having a huge kitchen?
No, it's awful.
Tom, we established that you do all the cooking. Who does the cleaning?
I clean a lot.
He's like OCD, but it's obviously nice to live with someone who's very clean, but he vacuums it between like 11:30 p.m. and 1 a.m. So the building sent us an email the other day and said, we need to come and carpet your entire place because the people below aren't happy.
And I was like, no, I didn't spend 3 bands on a rug for you to come in here and tell me that you need to what? Like, no.
Can I try that? Is this alcoholic?
No.
Oh.
A spoonful of brown sugar. Do half a spoonful.
Yeah. Okay. Because it might set me off.
Yeah.
Okay. When it says a spoonful, could that mean anything though?
I think that's fine.
That looks like a good amount, right?
That looks perfect.
Okay, so that goes in the blender. What's the next one?
A splash of low sodium kikkoman soy sauce.
Okay, just
Splash.
Okay, a splash. Ready?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah?
That's a splash. No, that's enough.
Okay. There's less sodium, so you can do more.
When you guys are ordering takeout, what do you normally get?
Oh my god.
We love this restaurant called Al Zatar. It's Lebanese food.
It's delicious. Make sure that's on as well.
That is.
Oh, okay.
Is it plugged in? Yeah.
God. Like 2 granddads trying to turn on an iPad. Is this part of the test?
Try turning the lid around so it clicks in.
Blend it smooth. Oh, wait. Okay. Not to be a bitch about it, I did ask if the lid was on properly.
That looks smooth.
Let's see. Smells weird.
Like a strange cocktail I would have paid $28 for instead of
Yeah,
when I was an
literally.
alcoholic.
Yeah.
Pour into a small pot and simmer.
The whole thing? Oh, that is nice and smooth. This looks great. This would be a nice colour wall.
Where?
Like in a room in a house.
In like a 97-year-old woman's house in like a cottage in England?
Oh my god.
Maybe.
For 10 minutes, stirring occasionally until it reduces and looks glossy. I'm gonna go get the ham.
I'm gonna stir the sauce.
Secured the ham. Wow, that looks cool. You know, I used to have ham and cheese. Oh, please. What could possibly be wrong about that? You were thinking about the baby ham?
It used to be alive.
No. Okay. Take as long as you need, but we're about to score it. Yeah. For sure.
Think about that rocking around.
Rocking around?
Yeah.
Where?
Maybe it had a husband or
Okay.
a wife.
Yeah, maybe.
Children.
Yeah. Lightly.
Score the ham.
10 out of 10.
Lightly cut shallow crisscross lines across the top. What is the top?
Well, I don't know. What is that? Is that the foot?
Is this the top?
This is a leg of ham, so this is the foot. Can you see?
I think we can just use this little girl.
Okay.
But top. What is the top? I would assume the base. So like, think of like an A-frame house, like a gorgeous mid-century
Yeah.
modern home upstate.
That knife is so
the
close.
base would be like that would be the base, and this would be like the roof, which would, in my mind, be the top.
So you think just score
So
it?
I think like it's like all of this.
Okay, go for it. She's losing body parts. It's like the substance. Yeah. Shallow. Okay. May I?
Yeah,
Thank
for
you.
sure. Do you think this is wrong?
I don't think it's right. We don't need to score that. That's
Try doing it and see what it looks like. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
For
no.
sure, it's definitely the skin.
Okay. Listen to that.
Gross.
Okay.
Wait, oh my god, I keep forgetting about this.
That looks absolutely ruined.
Are you sure it's fully scored? You think
Yeah.
it needs some more lines? She asked me for a few more lines.
Who did? The ham. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna find something to put the ham in. And now the ham is gonna go in here. That was a beautiful piece of ham when I pulled it out of the fridge. It looks ruined.
It just looks like a carcass to me.
It looks ravaged. Oh,
Like
okay.
that's-
That's the alarm for the glaze, the thing.
Oh, Tom, she's looking amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She's glossy. She's bold.
Stunning.
Oh God. Step 4 is glaze and decorate.
Brush or drizzle your glaze over the ham. Add a few citrus slices, herbs, or cloves if you desire.
Okay.
So we don't have a brush. Oh, we do have brushes.
Yeah, we do have brushes.
So let's brush it.
Okay.
Tell us about the most memorable meal you guys have ever had together.
The most memorable meal I think I remember having with him was like the first
Are you talking about the twink waiter?
Yeah, the
I
twink
knew
waiter
you were gonna
who
say
I wanted
that.
to kill. This skanky little twink server was like obsessed with him and was like all over him all night, and I wanted to jump over the table and kill this.
It wasn't a good time.
Oh my god, he was pissing me off so much.
The Twinkie waiter wasn't all over me. He did not make physical contact with me. Yes, he came and sat really close, but that was about
For
it.
far too long.
Yeah, and he had a face of thunder, and it was like the second date.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pissed.
I was really annoyed. I think there's enough glaze on this.
Okay, what's the next step, Ben?
We need to decorate. I don't want to add those clothes.
Well, hold on.
That's
Give it a sec. That's quite nice. If that was an Aesop hand soap, he'd be all over it. He'd be like, have you tried the new Aesop hand soap? Oh, okay. It says add a few citrus slices, herbs, and cloves if you like. So
Habs.
herbs. Oh, you say herbs. Herbs. I'm gonna grab. Can we lead with orange over lemon?
Sure.
Okay.
How do you cut an orange?
Sorry?
How do you cut an orange?
Go on.
Is this correct?
I guess so. Yeah. I forgot to preheat the oven.
You ruined everything!
What would you say the other's most annoying eating habit is?
His annoying eating habit is that. Just grabbing things, like as soon as I've chopped something, it's in his mouth.
Yours would probably be
Here we go. Buckle up, everybody.
when you get your mind fixated on some new diet.
Yeah, it's true.
A carb in his sight. It's the end of the world.
Okay, should we dress her up? God, look at the state of her.
So I guess I just sprinkle these on.
My question is how the oranges are gonna stick to it. Go for it. Go. Okay, yeah, that looks kind of nice. Oh, it is sticking because of the glaze.
We need to do this first.
Oh, should we cut that up? Yeah, I guess so. What I would love to master in the cooking world is, how people do that, and they don't cut their fingers.
You should go on the Great British Baking Show.
Oh, that would be so fun.
Why don't you do that?
Well, I just got my green card so I can travel now. Maybe I'll
maybe
apply.
you can start working.
Yep. I think I'm gonna use the cloves to stick the oranges in.
I don't think it's working.
Oh, try.
I did.
Oh, okay. Grab a long one. Use that part as the top.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
If you guys could invite one celebrity couple to dinner, who would it be?
Who could we invite? A celebrity couple? Well, everybody's breaking up. I tell you who I'd invite. Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban. I want the tea on the divorce immediately.
Well,
Who's keeping the wigs?
They're not a couple anymore.
Who is going to keep the wigs?
Oh no, Lana Del Rey and that Louisiana car.
Yes!
That would be perfect.
Lana Del Rey and the Alligator
I want to
Hunter.
do it at the trailer park.
Okay, let's go.
We are officially done glazing and decorating.
Ah!
So now we bake. You just put in the oven uncovered for about 30 minutes, just until the outside looks shiny and caramelized.
Sounds like you've done this before.
No, I haven't.
Oh. Alright, you want to do the honours?
Sure.
Wow. Bye, babe. Cook well for us. That looks amazing. Okay, so there's still some time on the clock, so let's cut our garnishes up.
Let's add some lemon slices to this.
Okay.
To our garnish bowl.
There's an orange there we can use.
To our bowl of garnish.
Don't be wasteful. Tell you what, you've actually really surprised me today at how good you're slicing things.
Maybe purple could be cute to add.
Yeah.
I think you should keep the onions circular.
Oh, like onion rings.
Yeah.
You know, there's an old witch's tale that if you're ill, you should put slices of red onion on the soles of your feet and then put socks on and sleep in it. And apparently it draws out the toxins.
Have you ever done that?
No, because I'm not insane. Look at that.
I think that's a
That's
cute,
amazing.
a cute colorway. Isn't that what it's called, a colorway?
Yeah, guess so.
Okay, we're ready to go get our hands.
Go and get it. I'm excited. She's beauty and she's great.
great.
She's oven glazed ham. Wow. That looks great. So what I'll do is I'll transition it.
Yeah, transition her.
Oh my god. Oh, she's heavy.
Okay, so now we are carving.
Wow. Okay.
And now we carve.
Okay.
That Mrs.
This
Sonoma.
Yeah. Ooh.
Definitely Miss Sonoma.
You don't think that one with the ridged edge?
It's kind of small, but...
Okay, I think like a smooth slice of ham's better.
And I think we should use this plate.
Yeah, that's sexy.
I think it'll like help the colors kind of shine.
Okay, I like that. I'm just gonna put the garnish because we can redress her. I think this turned out good.
She looks
Don't
gorgeous.
you?
Yeah.
Okay, I think we would slice that. No,
Maybe.
the bone has to go.
I don't think that...
That's removable?
Yeah, I mean, imagine...
Hold on, hold on. Oh god, that's the foot. Can you actually see that?
Is that her foot?
I think that's her foot.
No. I think the way... I think just do this.
This way? Okay.
Like, it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
Very fatty.
Very fatty. She was eating good. So I think we're gonna place them between various garnishes. I think we're gonna start with this orange and a little onion. Just like that.
That is cute. Some leaves, maybe?
Maybe some leaves in there.
I've kind of hit a roadblock here because there's this thing.
Oh,
I'm gonna try
maybe just go on the other side.
like this way.
No, because I think just like go down.
But that's where the foot is.
Yeah.
Oh god.
What's the problem?
The problem is the massive bone cartilage that's in the way.
Yeah, this
This is like tricky. I'm gonna cut this off. Can I put that down? Because that looks amazing.
Hold on,
You're doing it one by one?
Yeah. So I'm gonna place them one by one between their garnishes.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think matters more, presentation or flavor?
Flavor, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Something could like look
Sometimes-
amazing, but it tastes awful.
you'll go to places and it's like a chickpea sitting on top of like a pita chip.
And they say
they're
that's
like,
$30.
and you leave starving, you know.
Look at that.
Oh, that's too...
That looks amazing.
I don't think this is right.
Can we change this?
Yeah, it doesn't look that good.
That looks like a hot mess right now. So we're just gonna retweak this. Could we do nice slices of ham? And then we can do garnishes over the top and stuff.
Sure, dear.
Okay.
That's dank.
Is it?
No. It's like a great sandwich.
Mmm.
You guys ever host dinner parties or anything like that?
Yeah.
Do we ever host dinner parties?
We didn't cook at our last one.
Yeah, we
Nicholas
had
did.
our friends Katie and Nicholas over, and they cooked for us, which was great.
Yeah, that was
We
lovely.
just sat back and chatted.
He's a great cook.
Yeah, he's an amazing cook. There were these amazing chefs that I grew up watching called the Two Fat Ladies. I don't know if anyone remembers them. They would add lard to everything, and they were really posh old women that lived out in the countryside. They were amazing.
Just added lard to everything.
Yeah, like the recipe would not call for lard, and she'd be like, Jessica, bring the lard!
So like Paula Deen with butter.
Oh yeah, Paula Deen with butter. This looks brilliant. Yeah, okay. It kinda is giving those really over-the-top 70s cookbooks where they're like, here's a cottage made of jello.
Here is our final result. I think it looks absolutely decadent. This looks like something that Rachel Ray would have put out back in the day. I mean, look at her.
I think presentation-wise, I'm very impressed. It looks like something that would hit the table at a rustic French farmhouse restaurant. They're probably opening one as we speak. I think we're actually chefs.
I think it's gorgeous.
Let's see how it compares to the Newlyweds Cookbook by Good Housekeeping. Okay.
I think ours looks better.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I think they knew how to carve a ham at a much more expert level than us, but
Yeah.
you did what you could with the way those bones were placed.
Whoever carved the ham for the book, give them a raise.
Oh, there's a little section to leave a love note.
Oh, cute.
How sweet.
I'll never forget the day Tom carved my ham.
9/30/2025.
Oh, what a sweet memento.
How cute.
I love that.